Yeah, we like doing exciting games, and we know it's fun for the listeners, but a good 10-2 run here to start the second half, take all the excitement out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Railers will be on defense as we get started in the third quarter. Thanks for listening to Railer Basketball on WLCN Atlanta. 35-18, Railers on top by 17. Railer starters out there to get things started. Olden, Cook, Horsham, Bowlby, and Block. Gooch thought about the three, didn't take it. He had 8 points all in the second quarter. The freshman Goodwin had 7, all those in the first quarter. So they haven't been able to get those two going at the same time. Ball loose on the baseline, and quickly it's thrown away. So you run off 35 seconds to throw it away.
Young's been really silent, too. What's he got, Jeff? No, nothing. 0, hit 22 against East St. Louis. So a different game, a different time. And he has not gotten one of their main players off to a good start.
Gavin on the high post with the Railers' first possession. Bowlby over to Horsham. Now back to Olden. Joey flips it over right wing. Ed 3. Ed for 3.
But a weave, you just weave, and then somebody loses their man. And for this tournament, it's been Bowlby. He's had a lot of open shots, and you can't leave him open very long because the Railers will find him, and he will. The way he's been shooting, he will bury him.
Bowlby makes it 38-18.
Ed with a tip.
Bowlby comes in on the tip on the miss by Cook.
Yeah, look at Bowlby. He's generally not that guy that crashes into the boards, but he was way up by the rim and tipped it right in.
Underneath, Edwards looks to make a move, blocked by Gavin. Another shot missed. Goodwin this time fights it on the third try. Goodwin gets it to go down, 40-22.
Yeah, this outworked us. Gavin's got to get that rebound.
And Max tried to go between his legs and lost the dribble, turned it over to Goodwin. Goodwin against two Railers, offensive foul. No, a blocking foul is going to be called on Gavin, count the basket. Coach Alexander certainly not happy about that call as Gavin picks up his first, but more specifically gives a little more momentum back to the Crusaders.
Yeah, it does, and really the momentum's just been Goodwin. I mean, he's the only guy that's been really doing it for him, and he's a really good player. This kid's going to be a good basketball player. He's good now as a freshman, but he's trying to get his guys to get it going, but they don't seem too interested.
He had 7 in the first quarter, and here in the first 2 minutes of the third, he's already got another 7 more for a total of 14. Gavin over on the wing to Bowlby, now to Horsham. Gavin swings it right wing to Max Cook. Railer lead is 40-25. Max backing to an open Olden.
Keep the cutting, keep the moving, don't be stagnant. You got a 15-point lead, but you still got to score. Let's get some easy back cuts and some, get guys open for easy shots.
Joey out to Bowlby, a long three, yes.
Yeah, that was contested too. He had a hand in his face, and Young looked after he made that and basically looked at the coach and said, I don't know what more I could have done.
43-25, they've stretched it back to 18. Jones tried to slip it under, and there's Max Cook right in the way for the steal. Max along the sideline, over to Horsham in the corner. Back out now to Max. Max drives in, Tyler over to Bowlby. He's going to fire another.
That was a heat check. That was a heat check. That was a little too quick.
5 minutes to go. Railer lead is 18, 43-25.
Yeah, keep it away from Goodwin.
Renner down to Goodwin, turns from 14 and hits. Well, you said it, Josh. Right now, he's their offense.
Yeah, he's the only one that's even looking to do anything. Looking to score and has a little emotion out there. Come on, Max, get to the rim.
Max down the lane. The finger roll will go over and down.
We can keep scoring. Our Bowlby's still on fire. We can still get to the rim. Just need a few more stops here.
45-27, 4.5 to go in the third. Railer lead is 18. There's Goodwin again. This time out on Cook's side. Goodwin looks to go baseline pull-up jumper on the way. Won't go down, but he's fouled, and he will go to the line shooting 2. I think Max got him on the arm.
Yeah, he's going to take over if anybody wants to do nothing or do anything for him. Young looks disinterested, and Goodwin said, I'll take it if you guys are going to give it to me.
Goodwin's first free throw rolls off. Well, one thing, Josh, we notice here sitting down below us is Eric Mertens, their big guy who injured his foot in the first half. He's not coming back in because he had a big old bag of ice on that ankle.
Yeah, he's done, and he was a guy that really did a good job against the big guys from East St. Louis, too.
1 of 2 for Goodwin. Makes it a 45-28 score. 4:15 left in the third. Railers looking to stay undefeated on the season. Gavin spins toward the lane, goes up, he's going to the line.
Yeah, that's that move we've used a lot this year in getting Gavin to penetrate. He catches it basically at the free throw line and does a quick spin, and the guys, his defenders, haven't been ready for it this weekend. So Gavin going to the line for 2.
First one on the way, missed it off to the right, no good. Gavin with 12, Bowlby with 13. The 2 Railers in double figures so far here tonight. Gavin free throw, that one is good.
Yeah, good job, Gavin. All right, let's get a couple stops here. Keep it away from Goodwin, and I think we'll be all right.
46-28. Renner. Over to Young. And he has been absolutely shut out tonight.
Yeah, he wants nothing to do with the basketball.
Young looks to make a move. Over to Renner. Renner will go over Cook for a 3. That won't go down. Goodwin there for the rebound. Throws it up. Won't go down. But he's going to go to the line shooting 2. Another good job as Gavin picks up foul number 2. And, you know, in the years that we come back down here, if Belleville Althoff's here, we're going to see a lot more out of this Goodwin.
Yeah, there's no question about that. He's a gamer right now. He's trying to will his guys to get into this game. It's just not worked so far. But the Railers got to do a better job of keeping it away from him. They got to realize, obviously, he's the guy that's going to get this team to come back. And we got to keep it away from him, and we got to keep him off the boards.
First one is good for Goodwin, 46-29, 3:40 to go. Second one will roll good as well. 46-30, 16-point lead for the Railers. Cook brings a dribble to the right, now back to the left. The lane opens up, goes by his defender, gets it to go down.
Great job, Max. Way to get to the rim and finish. Don't kick it out. Get to the rim and draw a foul or make a layup.
Nice body control by Cook as he avoided the charge. 48-30. Underneath, Goodwin looks to make a move, kicks it over to Renner. Renner from 17, off no good. Jones and Cook fighting for it, and I think they're going to get Max coming over the back of Jones for the rebound.
Yeah, they're just beating us on the boards right now. Every possession they're getting an extra chance, and you can't do that. The Railers got to do a better job, get their head back in the game, and let's rebound.
Renner, it's the inbound. Goodwin a 3. That's good. 48-33. Under 3 minutes to go, down to 15. Block over to Olden. Ebelair. Railers around the perimeter, running motion. Olden with the spin. Drives the lane. Kicks over to Cook. Ebelair fires. That one long. Rebound to Renner for the Crusaders. 2.5 to go. Althoff trying to creep a little bit closer. They're down 15.
You see them, they got a little more life, a little more bounce in their step right now that Goodwin has really brought them back.
Renner down in the corner, a long 3 on the way. That's up and good. That's Marvin Bateman, a freshman. And it's now 48-36.
Yeah, you mess around and you get the game again.
Block, spin in the lane, finger roll, no good. Gets it back, tries to go back up, goes up strong, won't go down, but he'll go to the line, and I think he'll be back at the line shooting 2.
Good move by Gavin, got to the middle of the lane, spin move, went up, missed it, but did a great job of fighting and going after it.
Big free throws here. The junior, first one on the way, roll good.
Railers got it. We're doing it on the offensive end. We've got to get back down and play some defense. We've lost all our intensity, our wherewithal of where Goodwin is, and that's what's brought him back. It's been Goodwin, all number 23.
15 points in this quarter. Gavin's second one is good. 50-36.
Come on, Railers, get a couple stops here.
Minute 45 to go in the third. Railer lead is 14. We've seen so far tonight when the Crusaders start getting closer, the Railers are able to put together some offense and stretch it back out.
Somebody has hit a couple threes, a couple key threes. We've got to get back on the defensive end.
Gooch over to the freshman, Bateman. Inside to Young. Young kicks it back out. Lefty three is no good. Fight for the rebound. Gavin had it, grabbed it, gets it to Ebelair.
Yeah, don't force anything. A minute 19 left here in the third. Let's get a good shot, a good drive, layup or something, and play some more defense.
Goodwin out, probably getting his last rest of the night. Probably taking this and then the between quarter break. 1 minute to go in the third. Lincoln at 50. Althoff 36. Cook.
Yeah, if they're going to let us hold it, let's hold it. 53 seconds now, and they're not applying a lot of pressure, nothing that we can't hold it on. So if they're going to let us take the last shot, let's do it.
Ticks down to 40 seconds. Railers running their offense right in front of Coach Neil Alexander.
Be strong with your passes, meet your passes, handle the basketball.
Down to 30 seconds. Block. Watched by Gooch. Gavin will dribble into the corner and then kick back out to Olden.
So nice for the Railers. All five guys can handle the basketball. You can put any guy you want and run this stall game for the Railers. What a luxury the coach Neil Alexander has.
Down to 10.
Ran a minute 20 off there.
Ebelair. High post to Gavin. Gavin in the lane. Looks up and under. Goes up. Contact, and he's going back to the line. Shooting two. Not sure if that's exactly what they wanted, but we'll take it.
Well, and also we've taken a lot of, I think every quarter we've had the last second shot. We've given them a chance to score every time. Gavin, I think after the first quarter, right before the second quarter, we gave them about 6 seconds. Now they're going to have 5.1 to get off a pretty good shot.
Gavin hits it. Joey will check out. Will Cook back in. Gavin's done a nice job from the line so far tonight. 8 of 9. Second one. That's good. 52-36. 5 seconds to go for the Crusaders. What can they get done here as we end the quarter? Bateman fires one off. That's not going to go down. Our score at the end of 3. Lincoln 52. Althoff 36. Back in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball at the 2013 Schnucks Holiday Classic, leading 52-36. They will have the ball starting the fourth quarter. On the floor for the Railers, Ebelair, Will Cook, Max Cook, Gavin Block, and Edward Bolby. And now, if the Crusaders had 4 other guys on the court that were showing the intensity that Goodwin, this would really be a tussle. But it's Goodwin trying to get his teammates into this one, and they just don't want any part of it.
No, he's really brought him back offensively. He brought a little spark to him, I think, but still not what you have expected in a championship game.
Goodwin for the foul as he knocked it away from Ebelair. And you wonder, just wonder, if maybe the Crusaders' plan is to try and extend this game and get the Railers to the line and see if Lincoln can convert from the free throw line.
Yeah, and we've done a pretty good job of knocking down the free throws here in the tournament as Will Cook checks back in for Joey. I'd love to get to the free throw line. Just 4 team fouls on both of us. Block
to Ebelair. Down the lane to Bolby. Another
Fight
three.
It up. Bolby!
Of course.
Attaboy. That was a big one. Now up 19.
55-36. Bolby with 16. Gavin with 17. The Railers in double figures so far tonight. Under 7 to go. Now blocking foul is going to be whistled on Ebelair. Boy, not sure about that. Peyton might have been moving a little bit, but Renner certainly dropped that arm.
Yeah, it was Peyton's really quick on defense. He moved his feet, and Renner thought he could get to the lane, and Peyton did a real good job of shutting him off.
They lob it over to Goodwin, gets it back to Young. 55-36. Baseline move, nice play. They try to get it to Goodwin, but Max Cook steps in front of it again.
Well, he reads passes so well. His anticipation, being a good passer as he is, he can read what the other guys are thinking about and what he would do. Probably the same thing those guys are going to try and do. And he stepped right in after a guy reverse pivot. He was going to spin to a cutting guy down the lane, and Max stepped right into it.
And, of course, when he stepped in front of someone, it was Goodwin. And you know right now that the Crusaders, that's what they're trying to do. Get it to Goodwin and try and see if he can lead us back.
Right.
Can't do it by himself, though. Cook in the corner. 55-36. Oh, and Will, boy, how nothing got called there, I'm not sure. Will got away with one on the baseline. So Max is going to just follow along. Down to Will on the baseline. Will tries to throw up a circus shot off the glass. Got tipped off of Bowlby. Ed tries to save it in bounds. It is saved in bounds, but it's Althoff coming the other way, and then a foul is going to be whistled on Will Cook. I think if Will wouldn't have lost control and the handle of it when he went the first time, he would have had an easy 2, but Will just couldn't control it.
Yeah, he was going to try and go up with the layup. He just couldn't control, as you said, just couldn't control it, and would have had another basket now to put us up 21, but just up 19. Another good possession by the Railers as Bowlby gets a foul on the hold.
Foul's going to be whistled on Bowlby, and Goodwin exchanging holiday greetings underneath.
Yeah. A little frustration, I think.
And there's Goodwin again, already with 22. Joey will check back in for Will Cook. He said Bowlby just his second. Free throw on the way. That is good. And unlike today, maybe they won't forget that we're in bonus. 55-37. Second one. Good again. 55-38. Railers 6:06 left in this one. Up by 17.
Look like they apply a little full court man-to-man now. Gavin's going to bring it up against Goodwin. You got to protect the basketball, use your body, and Henley breaks that easy and
underneath.
Finds Bowlby.
Reverse, no good. Gavin comes crashing in for the rebound. Kicks it out to an open Ebelair over to Cook. Now to Olden.
Keep it moving. Let's run some clock. Let's get layup. I think it should be really layup. I know they've only got 5 team fouls, but make them foul you, or let's shoot layups.
Bowlby back out to Cook.
They're really out on us. I mean, they're 30 feet from the basket, and we're going around them like crazy.
Oh, bad pass by Ebelair, intercepted by Renner. Coming back this way, Renner pulls up 15 and hits. 55-40, back down to 15. And their over-aggressive play, this is just set up perfectly for backdoors.
Yeah, and it backdoors and just driving penetration to the basket, make layups. Don't worry about kicking it out. Let's keep shooting layups.
Foul's going to be whistled on Goodwin as he was holding Gavin as he was cutting through. So Goodwin picks up his third, and if he fouls out, this one's over.
Yeah, he's been the man for Althoff. But 55-40 now with 5:09.
Railers get it inbound from Ebelair to Block. Peyton gets it back from Gavin. Block thought about the three, didn't take it.
Yeah, love it. We don't need threes right now. We need the clock to run off, and we need layups.
Bowlby, and a foul is going to be whistled on Renner, and that'll send Ed to the line. Bowlby with 16. .453 left. Free throw up and short.
To make those free throws.
55-40. Pretty simple defense. Find Goodwin.
Yeah. Again, stay on him.
Can you do it?
Young's not even looking at the basket right now.
Could you do a box and one and have the box guarding Goodwin? I mean, that would be it. As tipped out by Ebelair, because it's kind of disheartening. You'd have to think for the Crusader fans of, if just one other person was here tonight.
Yeah, just one of their other guys would step up. Even now, they just don't.
Young a three, that's good.
And he hasn't really looked to do that all night. And he really had a great game against East St. Louis. I was a little worried actually about Young more than I was Goodwin. 55-43. It's back down to 12. Yeah, still a lot of time left too. 4 minutes. We kind of act like this thing may be over, but it's far from that.
You got to believe the Railers are going to have to hit some free throws. Maybe a three-pointer from Bowlby. Left it long. Rebound down to Young. And a basket here cuts it to 10. A long one makes it a single-digit lead for the Railers. Gooch back out to Goodwin. There's Gooch. His three is good. And don't look now, about with 3:49 to go. Timeouts taken by the Railers. We will keep it here. The Railers, who were at one point up 55-36. A 10-0 run by Althoff has cut this to a 9-point game. And yeah, I think we're going to have to make some free throws before this one's done.
Yeah, they're going to have to. And Bowlby misses zone and then shoots a three. Man, right now it's free throws or layups if you're Lincoln. And you got to step up and make your free throws. You make your free throws, this thing's over. But we've got to get back on defense. They're starting to shoot the three, and now they've gained the momentum back, if you can, down 9. But they've got some momentum, and they've knocked down 2 consecutive threes.
And the key, Josh, as we talked about Goodwin. Well, the last 2 threes came from Gooch and Young.
Mm-hmm.
So the Railers get it inbounds. They look to go home run, but Joey pulled it back out. And now the Railers are going to run some clock.
Yeah, run the clock. Free throws or layups. Free throws or layups.
Bowlby skips it over to Olden. Bounce underneath to Gavin. Gavin gets his guy in the air.
Baby.
Count it, and he is fouled.
That was a big one. Great call. Coach sends a cutter after Gavin passes. He cuts, kind of hangs around in the lane. Probably lucky he didn't get a 3-second call. But Joey Olden with a fire bounce pass from deep. And Gavin completes the and one, a 3-point play for the Railers. And boy, was that huge.
58-46. Gavin now with 20. 3:20 to go. Renner.
Now, Young's made one. Gooch has made one.
Gooch trying another one.
Now he just fouled.
And he made it, and Gavin fouled him on a made 3. Count the basket by Gooch. Foul on Gavin, that is his 3rd, but more importantly, as Horsham checks in for Ebelair, a chance for a 4-point play. He makes this one. We're down to an 8-point game.
Yeah, rebound here. Box out and rebound.
Free throw is good. 58-50. We're down to 8 points and 3:05 left in this one. Cook into the front court. Hands over to Olden. Joey slips it over to Gavin.
Yeah, be smart with your passes. Remember, we've got
almost stolen away. There's Joey, and alternating possession, and the arrow has it heading to the Crusaders. So a turnover can make this one even closer with 2:52 left.
Yeah, we've got timeouts, so the guys get in trouble. We got to use them. Don't take a turnover.
Timeout taken by the Crusaders. Again, a 30-second timeout. We will keep it here. 2:52 left in this one. Lincoln 58, the Crusaders 50. But Josh, all the momentum since the Railers were up by as much as 19 has belonged to the Crusaders. And it's just an 8-point game, and it could get a lot closer.
Boy, it kind of creeped up on us, and I think that's probably what the Flyers from East St. Louis thought too when they came back and did it to them this afternoon. But yeah, they've done a good job and really led by Goodwin. Now they've got a couple threes by Gooch. They just had a 4-point play, so the Railers need a huge stop right here. Just up 8 with 2:52 left here in the game. We need a big stop, and one thing that's hurt us, we've gotten some stops, but we haven't gotten the rebounds. So not only do you got to complete that defensive effort with a rebound.
Ball inbounds. Renner over to Young. Double team by Cook and Olden. A timeout's going to be taken by the Crusaders. They're taking time. We'll take it with them. Wait a minute, see if they are going to take a full timeout. Oh, yes. So we will take it with them. 2:45 to go in this one. Railers up 8. Back in a moment with Lincoln. Railer basket. It's down to 5. 2:05 to go. Horsham's picked up his dribble. Gets it over to Max Cook. Back to Horsham. Horsham's picked up his dribble again and it's thrown away. Over to Renner. Renner to streaking Goodwin, who lays it up and in.
Right, Railers need a basket here bad. Now a 3-point game with 1:45 left. Let's just see if Max can take him right off the dribble and get to the lane.
58-55. This happened awful fast.
Now the Railers don't want to be too, you still got to go after it here. You still got to look to score.
Gavin back out to Joey. near the timeline. Olden dribbling around, bounces to Bowlby. Bowlby had it blocked, gets it back, goes up strong, and a big on it to go down, and he is fouled.
Extra effort by Bowlby with a big rebound. After he got blocked, he got the rebound, got it up, made the layup, and got fouled. Man, what a huge basket. Raylor's got to do a better job. We just didn't look offensive there. We were trying not to lose the game instead of to go win it. And when you're tentative, bad things can happen.
Bowlby's free throw rattles good.
Yeah, come on, let's get a stop here.
61-55, Railer lead back to 6.
Get it, Max. You got to if you get a stop here, you got to think that the Crusaders start thinking about fouling down 6 points.
Renner, as we tick toward a minute.
Well, they got a number of shooters out on the perimeter now, don't they?
Renner, back out to Goodwin. 60 seconds to go. Railer leads 6. Renner between the circles. Now they work it to Young. Into Goodwin in the lane, and Bowlby is going to be whistled for the foul, but I'll give Bowlby credit. He made sure if he fouled him, Goodwin was not going to get the shot off.
Yeah, you can't let him get a three-point play here. And now you check and see, can the freshman step up? Goodwin, 26 points tonight. Can he step up and hit these free throws in a tight spot?
52.2 to go. Lincoln 51, Althoff 55. As Josh said, 26 points from the freshman. Free throw on the way is good. 61-56. If it's missed, we need the board. Missed it, Max is there for the rebound.
Behind you, Max, be strong.
Ebelair over to Gavin, 45 seconds
got a
go.
foul.
Now it's a game of keep away. Olden being chased down. Joey back to Ebelair. Peyton skips it across to Gavin.
They got the foul.
37 seconds, and a foul is going to be whistled on Young. That'll be his second. But Josh, that's number 10, so every foul here, 2 shots.
Yeah, it'd be nice to step up and hit these. And again, we've got to get stops. 35 seconds left. Make sure you get back. No fouls on the three-point attempts.
Gavin with 20. Make it 21.
Yeah, big game for Gavin. Started early and has kept it rolling. 21 points now for Gavin. Him and Bowlby have been in the scoring column have been the men.
Missed it off to the left side. 62-56. Goodwin out to Bateman. Had it blocked by Gavin. Risky, but it worked out as Gavin got the block.
It's a risky play. You foul them and they get 3 attempts. So make sure you get out on the threes, Railers, and let's get a big stop here.
28 seconds. Railers up by 6. Crusaders get it into Gooch. Back to Goodwin. Goodwin down the lane. Bateman fires another 3. In and out. Gavin the rebound.
Nice,
ahead to Joey. Joey for the layup.
Yeah. Great outlet pass. That was a Kevin Love outlet by Gavin Block.
Goodwin fires a 3. That one's well short. Block the board. Out to Ebelair, and that should just about do it. That is going to do it. 64-56, 6.6 to go.
Well, it was closer than we liked. But man, did the Railers look impressive, not only all week, but tonight again. Had a big lead, but you got to give the Crusaders some credit. They had a great comeback, but some big plays down the stretch. I thought that was a huge rebound by Gavin Block. Peyton Ebelair knocks down the free throw to give us a 9-point lead. What an outlet pass that was down to a streaking Joey Olden for 2.
Ebelair gets them both. It's a 10-point margin. And now we're just waiting for the final score. Renner fires it up. That's where this one ends, and the Railers capture the trophy. Our final score, Lincoln 66, Belleville Althoff 56. Railers improved to 11-0. Althoff drops to 8-3. But more importantly, the Railers capture the championship of the 2013 Collinsville Schnucks Holiday Classic. Whew. Well, that was fun.
Wow. Yeah, it got a little more fun than I was expecting.
Railers win by 10. We'll be back with our postgame in just a few moments. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Here are the center trophies for the 30th annual Schnucks Holiday Classic. finished in the 30th annual Schnucks Holiday Classic. Now, congratulations to Lincoln Railsplitters and the first place finishing this year's champion of the 30th annual Schnucks Holiday Classic. Congratulations. Okay, at this time we would like to present the alternate team awards for the 3rd annual Schnucks Holiday Classic. The alternate team consists of 10 players from the tournament that were voted on by members of the media and tournament personnel. The 30th annual Schnucks Holiday Classic alternate team members are, if you are in the audience or representing your school, please come down to the by the scores table for that. First, Jalen Henry, Springfield Southeast. Two, Urban Soraya of Oakville. Three, Austin Gilman of Oakville. Four, Darion Reddick for Belleville East. Five, Jeremiah Tillman, East St. Louis. Six, Jordan Goodwin, Alton. 7, Brendan Gooch, Alton. 8, Gavin Black, Lincoln. 9, Edward Bolby, Lincoln. 10th member of the alternate team, Max Cook. Now for the tournament MVP. In April of 2006, Council lost one of its best fans with the death of Ed Sarge. Ed Sarge volunteers his services to assist retired athletic director Frank Toll at the inception of the Schnucks Holiday Classic 30 years ago. True to his word, Ed continued to work at the Classic, getting up 3 days annually in addition to many hours of preparation. In honor of Ed's untiring commitment to the Classic, the Most Valuable Player Award has been renamed in Ed's honor. It is fitting in that Ed is truly the most valuable player for the Classic. This year's winner of the Ed Sarge Most Valuable Player Award, Max Cook of Lincoln High School. Thank you everyone for your participation and your attendance and please rise later.
Alexander here now joining us. Coach, congratulations the win tonight. Congratulations on getting the championship trophy here. This team certainly deserved it. There may have been some folks that thought, well, we'll see what this team is like when they finally get put into a pressure cooker. And that fourth quarter turned into a real big pressure cooker. A 19-3 run by Althoff but the leadership and the veterans on this team got you the win.
It did, and I thought we got pretty well. I don't know if we got lazy, tired, but we quit attacking the basket, and we were in the bonus there. And, we wanted to keep running a little bit of time, and we shoot a three when right now you need to get to the basket and get to the free throw line. And that's one of the things in the fourth quarter we will talk about. But again, here we are with a great tournament, good competition, put us in that situation to figure out what we needed to work on. So, it's a plus for us to know that we need to be able to handle that to where the game doesn't get, I don't know, a 3-point. I think they got the 3 points, I believe. So that's why you play good competition. That's why you play in good tournaments to find out what you need to work on, and we've found that out.
Yeah, again, Coach, though, really through 3 quarters, not a lot to complain about again. I mean, we were, up, I think, 15 or 18 at half and almost at that again after 3 quarters. And just solid basketball play again. The ball movement was good. Obviously, you always say when we're hitting shots, we look pretty good, and we were hitting them again, and we just kind of kept that going from when we started here on Thursday.
Yeah, I thought we didn't defend very. We were exchanging baskets there for a while, and that it ended up giving them confidence to be able to play. And we held a couple of their players down, and you let them hit one, and then things start to happen, and then we do these silly things, fouling the 3-point jump shooter and give them a 4-point play, and those are things that will be discussed.
Coach, the freshman for Althoff, Goodwin, we talked about that during the broadcast. It just seemed that there were stretches in the game where there was no defense for him, and yet, to his credit, he was the one that kept trying to get his teammates involved, and if he would have had some help along the way up until the fourth quarter, we could have had a much different outcome tonight.
Have you seen a freshman like that?
Man, he's good. Yeah, he's well built, great body, great floor game.
Knows how to play, he can shoot it, strong.
We're going to see him a lot down in Collinsville the next couple of years.
I hope they're in the other bracket because he's a nasty player, boy. Yeah. And I mean, he is good.
Yeah, he's going to be good for a long time. But then again, I thought maybe one of the plays, Gavin gets a great rebound right when in the fourth quarter when it's nip and tuck and tight. He grabs the rebound, and immediately our guys are now starting to look down the floor. Joey takes off like a wide receiver, and Gavin just put it on the money. Big layup. I thought that was a huge, almost like a Kevin Love outlet pass.
Yeah, and I think the last 4 games that we've played, and after we played, it was just Southeast, where we were very in a possession-type game. Mm-hmm. We as a staff sit down and, we've always tried to push the ball, but I think we're more emphasis on it in practice and
with success, I think the guys are really starting to do it a lot more.
And we scored a couple layups early, and I thought we missed a couple of opportunities that we should have had. We also turned the ball over. When you do that, when you try to push the ball, hopefully your kids are making good decisions, and your turnovers are still down. But I don't know how many we had tonight. But,
I think it's just 11.
Against a good Belleville team, and a lot of them were in the fourth quarter.
No, 6. Sorry, 6 for us. 6 turnovers for us, 11 for them.
Yeah, they don't turn it over either. So, the game was a good basketball game.
Coach, talk about the contributions. I mean, we saw it over the course of this tournament. You could have had 4 or 5 different players on the all-tournament team. Everybody did their little part. Of course, Max Cook, Gavin Block, Edward Bowlby, they were named tournament to the all-tournament team. Max named the tournament MVP. And Josh brought up a good point. A lot of times some of the all-tournament teams, they decide the MVP. They look and see, well, who scored the most and who rebounded the most. But Max played about as complete a tournament as you can. I don't know if he got in double figures at all this week.
No, but he was, I know he had 8 assists tonight, 9, and I don't know what he had 4 this afternoon. Mm-hmm. So
I'm glad they looked at the other stats.
Exactly.
He really deserved it. I thought it was a great job by the committee of selecting that.
Yeah, it is a good choice. And, again, I think our whole team played very well, and I think Joey Olden deserved to be on there. I thought Joey had an outstanding tournament.
Yeah, he was great.
He's a whole key to our defense, just like Max is a whole key to our offense.
Yeah, Coach, back at it. Again, next weekend now. It's, not much rest, and but the guys, I think, are, obviously we've just played as well of a 4-game stretch as we've seen in a while.
Well, you know, and I'm kind of debating on what to do with practice here because, you know, we don't play till next Saturday, and we've had holidays. Christmas wasn't much of a Christmas, having to worry about getting packed and gone on the next day at 7 in the morning. But this is a good Christmas present. Those kids played their hearts out, and I'll tell you, when we play at home on the 4th, they need to come out, and hopefully we can show them how we've been playing.
Right.
And I think we're much more aggressive offensively and making things happen and things. And I'm excited for them. And we beat 4 good basketball teams. Well, 3.
Yeah, we'll go far.
We had 3 really good games.
Yeah.
And, you know, we beat, you know, the Granite City game. Those guys are so young.
A lot of people are going to look at the scores and say Lincoln had an easy way to the championship, but it was just the way we were playing.
Exactly. I thought, you know, in there for a while, I thought we were going to about run the clock on everybody. And,
Yeah.
You know, and I think this team here should be considered one of the better teams that have played here in a while.
Right, yeah, they were, a lot of people walked away pretty impressed, I'm sure.
Well, and as we were leaving after the afternoon game today, there was a fan in a Belleville East sweatshirt talking to a family member, and he looked and he said, "That's the way you should play basketball. Why can't we do it that way?" And I think they saw an exhibit of that, and if this team plays like this all season, good things are ahead.
Well, you know, and here we are. We're done through the Christmas tournament. We've got 2 more steps in our season. We go now and through into the mire, and then, man, we're on the home stretch, and it's going to be over before you know it. So, you know, I can't stress to the kids how quick time goes, and you know, it's you know, what are we? I don't know, 11 games?
11 in.
But we've lost 2. And, I mean, we're going to play a lot of basketball here in January and February.
Yep.
All right, Coach. Well, we will let you go. Congratulations again. Safe trip back to Lincoln. Happy New Year, because we won't see you again until 2014. And if 2014 starts the way that 2013 has ended, it's going to be a very happy New Year for the Railers and their fans.
Well, no doubt. We want to continue what they've done this week. And, you know, I do want to say that our fans were outstanding. We had great fan following, and there's a reason that they like for us and that they like us to come to our tournament. And you know, they were not disappointed on the way our kids played.
No, they were happy. We were the #1 seed and we won it.
Yep.
All right, Coach. Congratulations, and we'll see you a week from tonight back home against Normal West.
Okay, thank you.